Welcome to another episode of Not a Real Podcast. I'm Isha.
And I'm your co.
And today we have a good show for you today. Isn't that right, Constance?
Yes, Aisha.
Grow the fuck up. All right, before we get our show, well, I guess this is part of the show. We got to start off with our pits and peak.
Peek a bit.
Yes.
I had an amazing week, amazing weekend because I seen Beyonce, and so far, okay, that might have been one of her best shows. Do I know this to be true? I don't know, but I thought it was great, so it had to be one of the best shows.
So, it's a little bias in there, but that's real.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, one of our peaks, of course, is seeing Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
That woman know how to perform. This is my first show that I've ever gone to see her.
Oh, this your first?
This is my first Beyonce
show.
Yeah. I mean, and it lived up to the hype, which I never thought that it wouldn't because my friend Asia, he done had us sitting in his living room on YouTube watching a collective of like all her shows.
Rightfully so.
And we're not talking compilations of like little bits and pieces.
The whole show.
We're talking about this one to Formation to
Miss Carter on the Run.
I'm talking about, and so it was like I already knew it wasn't going to disappoint. What I was afraid of was that it's so much hype that it's like I'm not enjoying it like I want to because I already expected all of this greatness.
Yeah,
bullshit. The lady,
she's
puts
amazing.
On the show. Yeah, she's
on the show. Hell of a performer. Like
she puts on the show.
Hell of a second to none.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And she her vocal abilities is just crazy.
She can sing.
Like, well, that too, but like her vocal presence on stage and stuff. Like, you know how sometimes an artist might be singing and it sounds like the music is drowning out their vocals or whatever that looks like. Because she had some of her backup singers. They did a phenomenal job. Their harmonies were like amazing, but it's almost like the sound kind of drowned them out just a little bit. But Beyonce, her voice stays above.
Kind of like when I be doing my thing.
No.
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 Fair.
You're no Beyonce, but
I'm a Ishance.
Ishance.
You see what I'm saying?
So let's just go with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
And whatever that means to anybody out there, let's just go with that.
That's fair.
Cool.
Yeah.
My girl, she put on the show. She did. And I ain't gonna spoil it for everybody.
It's social media didn't spoil it.
No, I ain't gonna hold you, but our following is bigger than all of social media.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like they come here to get everything.
The latest and the greatest. You heard it here, folks. Not a real podcast.
But nah, for real. She put on a hell of a show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she on time.
Yeah.
Gave us a little extra.
She gonna do what she needs to do. You're gonna get your money's worth for sure.
Every single time. And of course, you pay for them tickets. Yeah.
Then we'll probably do it again.
Probably.
Yeah.
We'll do it again.
This was act 1. We probably got 2 more acts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do it again.
I'll do it again.
Yeah.
What you speak about, because I heard one of my friends say, you need to talk about how people be spending all their money on Beyonce. Why they go to 3 different shows or the same shows.
Because they can afford to.
I literally was like, well, because that's how they want to spend their money. I love you, friend, but that's how they want to spend their money. I don't care.
It don't mess up my day-to-day if a person just follow her on tour.
Might be a little stalkerish and she might cross them lines. But again, that's not my day-to-day.
No,
it's theirs.
It's theirs, for sure.
But yeah, Beyonce was everything. And then, of course, the people I went with was everything.
Yeah.
Asia, Shay, and his sisters. We had a damn good time. Shay is a fucking comedian. And her mama texted me. They ain't even told her, but her mama texted me today and was just like, thanks for loving my baby unconditionally.
Aww.
I just love seeing her so happy around y'all. And I'm like, girl, you made her. Loving her unconditionally is the easy part.
Yeah.
Like, Shay is amazing.
Yeah.
Plus, she had my baby.
Because that little baby's so perfect.
Like, girl.
She's so stinking cute.
Oh, that was the cherry. I thought we had already had the cherry on top with my friend.
Yeah.
But then the baby was like the cherry.
Yeah. And the whipped cream.
Yeah.
To really bring it home.
All of that.
Yeah. For sure.
Like, girl. But yeah, I love them. So that was my peak.
What about your pit?
My pit of the week.
Your pit of the week.
Oh, my pit of the week. can't think of any pits.
Oh, that's good.
I sat early and I was like, what am I going to say about my pit?
Yeah.
The peak probably, I'm sure I had some pits. It'll come to me
as we talk.
Yeah. But the peak was just such a highlight.
Yeah.
And it was, I think it was the concert, sure, but it was just the gathering
Yeah.
of beings. And this woman living her fucking truth. Like,
yeah.
She opened the show with, thank y'all so much for allowing me to still do this. For
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah. I just, that energy was just.
Oh, we should start opening our show like this.
Energy, yeah. Thank y'all so much for allowing us to do this for y'all. Week after week.
Yes. We're 23 weeks in. Thank y'all for real.
And if I keep talking about this damn concert 23 minutes in.
Wrap it up. Fish don't like it when it goes too long past pit and peak.
Fish, at this point, Fish done gave in. He threw in the fucking towel.
Yeah.
These bitches gonna talk. But yeah, that's my peak. We'll probably get to some pits. But what about yours? What was your peak and pit?
My damn, you want me to have pits?
It's just week after week.
It's something with me, right? These last couple, bitch, I am probably bringing everybody down. The morale is down. Shout out to me.
Sis, it's still at a 10. I'm with you.
No, so some peaks. I had. Like you said, what are you doing?
Turn like this. I was.
You was. Fish asked was you comfortable, bitch. You was down there looking directly at me.
Prune the goddamn plant. Okay, go
ahead. I had 3 interviews this week with 3 different companies.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a peak because it was slow for a minute.
So they want you.
Yeah, okay. So I got passed through to some rounds. I got another interview coming up on Tuesday. So I'm excited. The interviews are picking up. So I'm really excited about that. I'm about to become an ordained minister.
Yeah. You wouldn't be doing my wedding, buddy. Yeah. I know what you do with your mouth.
And I was on
always godly.
I was gonna give you a little discount.
So you're not gonna do it for free if I ask?
Absolutely not. Now this one, so our friend is getting married in October. Shout out to Marva. Super excited. So we were already going to the wedding.
Yeah.
And then she was on Twitter and she was saying, I honestly thought she was joking. Like, I should just let Isha kind of do her thing. And it's like, well, talent when you see it, baby.
Sure.
The fuck, here we are. And so then she ended up asking me would I be the officiate her wedding.
I love it.
I know. I'm super excited. I'm so super pumped. So I'm about to become an ordained minister just so I can marry my girl.
So now, so what you got, like, you don't put anybody for Sears Inquiries Only, ordained ministry, Isha, gmail.com?
I have to get a little LLC.
And bitch, do not add it to our link tree. That is for not real podcast. I swear to God, if I'm
gonna talk to Trav to see if he can add it on our link tree. Who wouldn't want me to marry them? I think I would spruce a wedding ceremony up.
If you add that shit to our link tree, I am going to be so upset.
And let the record show Marva is the first to do it.
Yeah.
Now everybody gonna be like, Isha, can you marry me? And I'm gonna be like, my girl was a trendsetter. She got the ball rolling. So yes, I'm marrying our homegirl. That was like, no, all jokes aside, I am marrying her.
Right.
But the fact that she thought enough of me, and everybody know, like, I love, and then anytime I get to like kind of play on words, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'm gonna probably put a little something together. It won't be a dry eye in the house.
Don't you have us up there for a long time?
No, I ain't gonna do all them prayers like our one homegirl. That was a lot of praying.
Did we ever discuss this with her? Because we need to.
Yeah, because that preacher did 6 prayers and each one was like 30 minutes. My ankle was on fire standing up there.
We need to discuss this with my girl.
Yeah.
Because I was crying for the love, sure, but because God leave my feet.
And then Titi gonna say, friend, just lean on, lean on the little step. My feet was on fire standing up there. So that was a peak. The interviews was a peak. Also, I am falling back in love with my house, dog. Like,
feels good.
It feels amazing. And I think it's because for the first time, I closed on my house 3 years ago. And for the first time in 3 years, I'm the only motherfucker in it. Dang, I want to come cuss because of old daddy this episode, next episode.
Yeah.
So when I closed on the house, I was in a relationship. Now, his name wasn't on nothing. It was my house, but he would I would be over his house. He would be over mine, but we were at my house a lot. And then shortly after that, I got Papa. Then obviously me and him broke up. And so I just never had the house to myself. And so now I have my house to myself and God willing, it's not my forever home. But I am falling back in love with my house.
Yay.
Yes.
I feel like when you get your job and you stack up a little money, you're going to finally do your little backyard area.
Yeah.
Put your little fence up and all that good stuff.
And then do my accent wall. I when I walk down the stairs now, it's like, all right, I like this little house. This ain't bad. So that's been like a peak. My pit this week?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna even hold you. I don't think I had any pits.
When it's good. When the good is good.
It's good. The interviews is coming in. It's no dog or man in my house. And it's not, I don't ever want another dog.
Is it a man in your life?
Oh my God. Whoa. That's so fucked up. Dog. I can't even say Fish take this out because he ain't. Right now, it's just me, right? In my house. This is not to say that I won't open doors to a male suitor at some point. Sooner or later, who am I? I don't make the plans. It's up to God.
Keep this shit in. This is for me to go.
So, yeah.
Good enough for me.
Yeah. Is there a man in your goddamn life?
That was no, and I wish it was.
Who do you wish was in your life? Huh?
I'm just playing. I'm good right now. I love. Okay,
No,
I'm good right now.
You know my homeboy. You know Chris, right?
Chris. Granddaddy Chris.
Yeah. He when you didn't say the name, we was messaging and he said something to the fact they watch the show every week. He was like, y'all do real good not saying names. He was like, well, when y'all do say names, it's all in good fun. But when y'all don't say names, y'all do real good at not saying names. I'm like, yeah, because those who know. Yeah. So put a name on it. Who you miss?
Right.
That's real.
Mm-hmm.
That's real.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Because those who know.
And those who don't.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
But yeah, it feels good to have my house.
That's good.
It feels so amazing.
I just feel like I should just find Blue a secondary home so I can say the same thing.
Well, you had one. Kodie, we are recording. You just burped.
Oh, excuse me. It's okay.
He had a secondary home. Remember?
Yeah. I remember that.
You want to get in the show? Just jump right into it. We gotta stop doing that. Quit. Don't ask me about no niggas on when the fucking cameras is rolling.
You got me fucked up. You done caught me how many times?
I gave out so many
goddamn strays. You got me fucked up.
Anyway,
intentional or not, I'm coming. Matter of fact, for the whole rest of the season, I'm coming for your ass.
It ain't nothing to come for, baby. Okay. This is my This is my. What they call it, my soft girl era.
I said no.
Okay.
I ain't gonna hold you. I said no. Because that water go on these cameras and I gotta pay for them. And as much as they pay for them, it should be waterproof.
You see what I'm saying? But no, I'm chilling for real.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
And enjoying your space.
I'm living
in that shit.
Yeah, I'm enjoying my space. And I just want how I feel about my space, I want to feel like that about in every area of my life. And if you're not bringing that energy to me, then I don't want you in my space. And this is no shades to nobody.
Yeah.
And to get into my space, you got to be a hell of a person. So, yeah.
I'm working on that. And I'm doing a hell of a job at working on it.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
I'm working on that.
Yeah.
It's like what I want, what I don't want.
Yeah.
I'm good for having peace in my life.
That's number one.
So, baby,
yeah,
if you can't bring that, you can't be here.
Cause I enjoy my company more than I enjoy anybody's company.
And I would bet my money to say it's a lot of good people out there that enjoy my company, your company too.
No, they enjoy.
So if you want to be a part of this company,
okay?
all right, shit.
You see what I'm saying? Ta-da!
That's
You're welcome.
what that little move was.
Yeah, you're welcome. Speaking of Beyonce.
Speaking of that girl.
Yeah, so we all know that she does like I've seen her on every tour. Every tour. I even seen the Destiny Fulfilled tour. That's where it started off for me. Like,
how much was tickets back then?
I had a great seat. I probably paid like, I want to say, this was so long ago, like maybe 200, because at that time Chris Brown opened up for him. So yeah, and he was like he won Chris Brown.
He was figuring it out. Yeah, his foot wet in the industry.
Yeah. Maybe $200.
And that was a good seat.
Yeah, maybe. I remember because my ex at the time, it was about,
You ain't got to worry about me bringing all shit up. You almost fucked yourself up.
No, I wasn't cheating on him, so I can talk about that time because he was the only guy I was messing with at that time.
I'm saying, but you put a pause on there like it was more to the story.
Anyway.
I wasn't gonna dig.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
no, I was about to say a name. Anyways, fuck it.
Just, Chris said we was doing good.
Yeah. So, that's crazy. We don't be saying names when we coming to these niggas.
We don't drop our pussy finger and booty hole brown.
I'm sorry, we'll talk about anything else, but when it's a name, shit.
No, because I be talking real highly of these niggas, and I just don't want y'all going to go get him. I might still have some time.
Or not even go get him. Like, if you take the nigga in, but, yeah. But, you know, you be talking about a nigga and you be hyping him up, and then they find out who he is, and then
he got the big head.
Yeah.
You remember that time we was at that bar, and I was like,
we was at the bar. What happened? What?
Everybody in this motherfucker know you.
Yeah. What'd he say?
2 people.
But then he hit you with the reverse, like, hey.
When I'm on this side of town,
you already know.
Everybody know me. It was 3 people.
And when you fucking with a nigga of my caliber, this is the shit that come with the territory.
They come with it.
Hold on, Playboy.
That's why you don't big they heads up too much.
You don't. Or
my boy with 2 what's ups in.
You leaned up, you said, it was only 2 people.
The next day we was talking about it. He said, I don't remember.
He was talking big boy shit. Call my friend. She miss you. That's my dog. Yeah. Yeah, but it's like, no matter, like, whenever you talk about a nigga, within that same sense, he gonna do something to piss you off or embarrass you.
That part.
I am tired of being embarrassed. I'm not saying nothing. No, not.
Your goodness or your badness.
Yeah.
That shit going to bed with me.
I'm putting it in the group chat.
That's it.
Because you know the last time what happened on Twitter.
Sometimes the group chat gets fucked up too. Now your homegirls, nobody want to text back because they all thinking the same thing.
Then she said she was done with this nigga. No, or didn't he post? I know y'all was mad when I got back with that nigga and I said, fucking, listen, I know y'all was mad. I know y'all was in your individual threads talking about me like a dog.
Woo!
She did. She showed her ass on social media, and I know this nigga was not at the house.
What saved you? Well, nah, because in Flossy Posse alone, 2 people be on Twitter. Me and don't be on Twitter like that.
Yeah. You and TC.
Yeah. TC don't be on Twitter like that.
I know Bree. You know Bree
and Lo and see what the fuck they was talking about.
Because Lo was on Twitter with it. She was throwing the motherfucking jack. She was talking her shit too. So Lo was with it. It was that damn Bree. I know Bree talked about me like a dog. Like,
ooh, she pillow talk too.
Oh yeah.
Bree look like she good for a good pillow talk.
Oh, I know she telling her nigga like, no, let me say what she did, and she was still fucking with that nigga.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Go ahead, lay with your nigga.
Yeah.
Tell your nigga your business.
I don't know how we got off topic, but back to Beyonce, because this is not gonna be about us and those guys.
No.
You know.
No.
You know.
But if it happens to come up, we're not gonna shy away from it.
We're not gonna shy away from it. No.
But we ain't dedicating this to them.
No.
So y'all know that Beyonce got the little
everybody on mute.
Yeah, the little challenge, the mute challenge. And city after city been doing it. Some people been purposely messing that up. And that really pissed me off. Cause it's like this is a 2-second thing. Why won't you just shut the
And you
fuck
be
up?
hearing, girl,
Shut the fuck up.
because if you get popped in your esophagus, then everybody wrong.
And I can understand if they might start singing too early.
Yeah.
Like they goddamn, what was it, Brian Tiller song? Don't.
Or they used to be in that bitch like,
fuck, missed it again.
Yeah.
Rewinding that
Yeah.
shit. But all you hear is screams.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Atlanta the first night killed it.
Atlanta killed it.
Atlanta the second night killed it.
Atlanta, yeah.
Atlanta is winning right now.
No, legit winning.
She
and like
said it. Y'all won. Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah.
I ain't heard her say that about nobody else.
Cause no, it was so bad that she was giving out little cards. It's like they were saying like when she say mute, shut up, don't say nothing. Like
oh, she was doing
it was like little cards that was floating around. Like when she say mute,
just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I don't know who started this shit. Kudos to them. But baby, Atlanta is carrying it.
Yeah.
So whatever y'all, you know what I'm saying?
So right now, let's see
Monday.
if they can do 3 for 3.
I think we're gonna do 3 for 3.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
nothing. We're gonna do 3
It get
for
better
3.
and better.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can get a whole stadium, like
To
this
shut
ain't
the
like
fuck up.
the House of Blues or like you got a whole stadium to like thousands
50
of people to just be quiet
Quiet.
for a couple seconds is insane. That just like Beyonce is the truth.
Her influence is crazy.
Yeah.
There was I don't want to mess her name up. I can't remember. But the Muse of the Month last month for HBUC.
Yeah.
So she was on a podcast and somebody was like, basically, why does Beyonce fail at like her sales and whatever product she put out there? Excuse me. And she was like, no, let me explain something that I'm very clear on. Beyonce can sell this thing. And he was like, well, what is it? Because he's trying to figure out, she ain't selling this, she ain't selling that. She said, Beyonce sell hopes and dreams. Her influence is top fucking tier. Beyonce, okay. That motherfucker is bad. That bitch is bad.
She bad.
That bitch is bad.
Second to none. Love her.
But anyways, yeah, Atlanta winning the Mute Challenge.
Yeah. And shout out to Atlanta.
Yeah. We did that.
Yeah, for real.
We did that. The girls was out. The thongs was thonging.
The ass was assing.
The chest, the sparkles, the hats, the
glitter, the rhinestones. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is the most decorated or themed tour I've been on. I mean, I've seen.
Now, the only thing I will say, and I love her, the only thing I will say, the Renaissance album is so fucking special and unique because of how it was produced.
Yes.
Because of the lineup, the songs, etc., and the order in which they're played. So hearing it on tour, it's still amazing, immaculate, all the things. But I just wish, like, just play the album. I want you to just stand
in the
there,
order,
and I want you to just play the album in the order in which we heard it, because you spoiled us by giving us this CD.
Yeah.
The way that you did.
Yeah.
And now I get it. We incorporating things. Of course, it's fire you. Then she get back into it. Church girl thick. But it's like, I just want to hear it.
Renaissance from beginning to the end.
That's it. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
And I wish you won't give it to us, but she still gave us a show. So.
Yeah. No, because playing it from beginning to the end is just like, even the songs you didn't necessarily care for. We talked about this. The songs you like, it wasn't a bad song, but the song you like, once you heard it in like on the album, you like
Break My Soul.
Oh no, this is it.
I thought Break My Soul, shut up, was for the 40 and up girls.
Bitch.
I thought Break My Soul was like, I've been through some shit and I got a story to tell.
So the young bitches don't go through shit?
They do, but it's, it was like Happy. Or the Mary J. Blige, Just Fine. That's like the aunties for real.
Bitch.
Well, maybe you're auntie. So, but that shit, like the Happy for Real, Mary J. Blige.
All songs that I absolutely love.
Break My Soul.
That's what I fucking love them.
That's why you're so defensive right now.
I got a picture on Facebook right now with the happy caption. Niggas, you serious?
That shit was so, and I was like, okay, B, you got to do it for the girls, I guess. You got to do it for everybody.
Yeah.
That motherfucker came out on that album.
You know, that
and then played After Energy. I fell in love with that song.
I used to, I for like maybe 3 to 4 weeks would just randomly yell, unique, for no reason.
No, for real.
No fucking reason.
That's what you are.
Uncle John even made my dress.
She
spandex, you look a mess.
The first time she said the line at the tour, she let us have it. Yeah. Everybody was, that cheap spandex, you look a mess. Then she turned that shit back and she said it. And you can tell she was like that cheap spandex. You look a mess. I was
Yeah.
like, who you targeting me? Oh, you being messy.
You like messy shit,
Oh,
don't
you
you?
being messy.
You like the messy
You
shit.
being messy.
Speaking of messy.
Uh-huh. Right on to it then.
Yeah, no, because we love Beyonce. Well, I can talk about Beyonce all day. Like, I love her.
Yeah.
Like, I love her, like, in real life. But a Tennessee rep, a rep from Tennessee, has proposed a new bill that all fathers or alleged fathers and babies are tested, paternity tests.
I think it's unmarried.
Um,
I think
it might be unwed.
unwed. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now you still have the option to do a voluntary paternity acknowledgement or whatever. But or is it voluntary acknowledgement of paternity? However, whatever. But anyways, he's proposing a bill that the baby and dad get tested prior to dad signing the birth certificate. Now you can sign the birth certificate without getting this paternity test done. It just wouldn't be official. I think that's fucking amazing.
Girl,
I think
I've been
all
saying
fucking
this
states
for
should
a
adopt
long
this
fucking time.
because one, and I personally know guys that thought the baby was theirs and they signed the birth certificate and they were just so happy, so in love. This is my child. Then for whatever reason it come up that maybe the baby is not theirs. Maybe, mom cheated or whatever the case is. And now you can leave, but this not only does this baby have your name, but you are legally fucking responsible for child support.
There was a story. So the guy, he had a 5-year-old, thought that was his baby. They were in a relationship, and literally found out that wasn't his baby by way of a DNA test. Cool. Went to the lady still wanted child support.
You gonna pay for this?
If you're gonna leave, you get child support. Now he wasn't on child support prior to. So this is a new introduction into, this whole situation. Even after I found out I wasn't the father. Went to the judge. Judge said, yeah.
You signed it.
Cool story, bro. And that little statute of limitation has been 5 years. You can't get out of this.
So now you got back child support.
Legally bound to, maybe they did, but legally bound to paying child support.
Yeah, and now he was in arrears.
And that's right.
Yeah.
And and now you have to be in this child's life. And granted, I wish that every kid has a father, right? But you can't make me be in this kid's life if this ain't my damn child. Because what if he turned up like not having so much resentment towards this woman that he resenting this kid? He don't want to be in this kid's life. This not even my damn child, and this whole time I thought it was. Yeah. That shit is unfair as fuck.
It's unfair, and I think it's messed up when women make that decision for the man. It's one thing to say like, okay, hey baby, I stepped out a little bit. It's a possibility this baby ain't yours. And then the man say, I don't give a what the DNA says. I'm the pappy. If that's the case, then cool story. But to make a decision knowing that it's a possibility that he ain't the father and you just picking the better of the two, or you're picking the nigga that you with and putting that on him and then hoping and praying that he don't find out. Because let's say it was a medical reason. And, the kid needed an organ or whatever the case is. Like, why? That's so fucked up.
It's fucked up. And even further, the fact that it's so fucked up that you knew that this wasn't this man's child. And after he found out it wasn't his child, you still said, I'm going to take it upon myself to invoke some legal action on your ass because you going to be in this kid's life. Because you fucked up, bitch. Take accountability.
Not even you gonna be in this kid's life. I'm gonna get money off of you.
Yeah. In some way, I'm gonna get some money off of you, and that's gonna go to this child.
She said, "I'm leaving here with something."
Bitch, are you insane?
No, that ain't insane.
I have been rooting for everybody should get a paternity test, and it should be paid for by the state or the government or whoever. Yeah. It should be paid for by, because if you're gonna make everybody do it, cool. I just think it should be paid for by the state. I've been rooting for this for a long time because it just be so fucked up. Y'all literally having a baby and this man ain't the damn father. And he probably said he didn't even want to have a baby right now, and that's to make matters worse.
And now I gotta pay. Why you taking it there? Because some niggas be happy to be daddies.
Some. Emphasis on some. Not all. Okay? Not all are happy to be fathers. Whoa. So I'm just saying, if you don't want the kid and then it's a double whammy that you have to pay for a child that's not yours, That's tough.
Ooh, yeah.
That's
And
tough.
but then like the second part of that, the child support people, they mad as hell.
Because all that money that they get in funding.
Yeah.
Now y'all mad because you're not
Because
getting...
y'all might the amount of men and women, but for this conversation, the amount of men that are on child support, whether they're paying it or not,
Them pockets loaded.
that number is going to decrease drastically if this bill is passed. And they like, we about to lose our funding, and that's so fucked up.
That is very fucked up. What's even more fucked up is in this same case, Buddy got on child support, wasn't paying that shit. I think he got pulled over or something or whatever.
License got suspended, went to jail, and lost his fucking job.
And lost his job because he went to jail. A kid that was not his from the beginning.
Listen.
I want to know I want to be a fly on the wall and know what that conversation was like between him and her when he put that paternity test in her face and said, look at him, bitch. I want to know what that was like.
How he do it?
Bitch. That ain't my kid.
Like that was the last spade, the setter nigga. Oh, this the book that's gonna set these niggas. He slammed that bitch down, didn't he?
Goddamn playing spades, and you know you got that.
Bam! You about to break your motherfucking wrist throwing that card down.
Damn, you will break that shit over that spades game.
You see what I'm saying?
That little fucking small ass table.
Because the card table is Walmart.
You know that shit.
It ain't. It's wobbly.
Yeah, I don't even know how we got by all them years doing all that.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
But no, that's so fun. And I think, and we might get some pushback, but I've always said that, like, test them.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that you're taking the right baby home. Test them.
I think of the pushback that a lot of people foresee, even with us, is, oh, now your DNA's in the system. Now, because people, I don't know that to be true. I don't know how they store it, but they say, oh, now if everybody's mandated to take this paternity test or unwed people, now that man's DNA is in the system and they can use that for a crime. And it's like, well, if he didn't commit the crime.
If he don't commit the crime.
If
he ain't a dumb criminal. Okay, let's say he is a criminal. If he's not a dumb criminal.
Because some criminals be fine.
Yeah, I might know somebody. Yeah.
I'm all inclusive.
Yeah. I don't discriminate. If you're a good person at your core. That's all I'm concerned with. How's your core? You know, if you're a good person, I don't judge. But yeah, and then it's just, and then another pushback is, I've heard women say like, well, he don't trust me. Baby, it ain't about trust. Let me tell you, let me learn you something.
Because when black folks get to stutter, I'm about to learn you something.
It ain't about trust. You are talking about someone's livelihood. And no matter how much I love you, I have to make sure that I'm looking out for me.
Right.
So, like, and obviously we don't have children, right? My child was taken away from me a couple weeks ago. But if I had...
Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry. It was the way you said it. It's always your delivery. It's not the message. It's the delivery.
I'm on my losing Isaiah shit and bitch, you laughing? Wow. No, but honestly, if I had a baby, I wouldn't have a problem with being tested.
I wouldn't.
For if it's gonna bring you peace of mind, then do it, because I know this baby mine without a shadow of a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
We know this to be true. So if you need that same reassurance that this baby is yours, let's go ahead and get this baby tested before we leave up out of here. Like, I'm not tripping off of that.
It's just a mind frame. Because it's been given to us as a choice, we feel like we have this authority to say, oh, you don't trust me, you don't trust me.
Yeah.
But if that shit is mandated, and anybody born with that law being a mandate, they're not gonna think about trust. It's gonna be just second fucking nature.
Yeah.
Because this is how it is.
It's just how it is, yeah.
So we've had this opportunity to finesse for a long time. A lot of women have finessed.
Mm-hmm.
And
you know anybody?
What?
Wow.
Absolutely. Personally, yes. Yes, I
what
know
kind
some
of poop up bitches you hang around.
I know some poop. I know
no
some,
offense.
No, that was
to the
all
poop up bitches that Kodie hang around.
That type of bitch. I didn't say nothing about that little criminal spree you was on.
I ain't say nothing about your white collar criminals. Blue collar bitch.
Okay, excuse me.
No.
That next level shit.
No.
But y'all gigs up. The gig's up, bitches.
I bet y'all stop having these motherfucking babies.
Watch when I get pregnant, I'll be sad as fuck. You really gonna protect that baby? I love you.
Look at his eyes. They got the same eyes. No, get the fucking baby tested. Get tested
I ain't never been
before
tripping.
you sign a birth certificate. I just to cover everybody ass. Cover everybody ass. Get the baby. I mean, get tested. Boom. Then sign it. It's gonna be a lot of motherfucking unsigned birth certificates, dog.
It is.
There's gonna be a lot of unsigned. I mean, they can still voluntarily sign.
But you're not bound to any rights because you don't get that. If this law goes in order, you're not bound to any like paternal rights or whatever. That's the fucked up part about people that do want to be the pappy, but they might feel like vaccines. I don't want to take that vaccine. I don't want to get the DNA. It's like, yeah, but now you don't have no rights, and that fucking sucks because you really love this fucking kid.
Yeah.
But you can still act, be father. You just don't have no rights, I guess, with the state. Nah, that fucking sucks because what if something happens to that kid?
They're going to the grandmama. They ain't going to the daddy.
Yep. And hopefully if he got a good relationship with the parents and the grandparents, they can work some shit out.
Yeah.
That's all, get tested.
Get tested.
Yeah.
Just for everybody to have a good peace of mind, get tested.
Yeah.
And just let that be that. But I'm all for it. I think that should be something that's passed in all 50 states. Mm-hmm. Because also, like, on a more serious note, then we can move on. You said what?
It's fine.
Imagine, because we've heard stories. You've gone X amount of years raising this kid, thinking this kid is yours, and you find out that this kid is not yours, and the mother, instead of apologizing, she maybe take the kid from you. You don't have no rights. Like you said, we've established paternity, this baby ain't yours. Or you're so enraged that you do some crazy shit. Mm-hmm. A person can snap.
Mm-hmm. And I
we always speak.
I'm gonna get stung by saying this, but I think they're rightfully fucking so.
Come on, man.
I'm gonna get stung. I know.
Yeah. And bitch, when we gonna fight back, they better not too heavy on you. Because
you can't tell nobody what fucking triggered them like that. Kids trigger these people.
Bitch, you've been putting me through hell for all these years, knowing it was a possibility that this kid was not mine. You've been sending me through the ringer. You done called the police on me. I done probably lost my job and fell behind in child support a little bit. Yep. I got my license suspended. I done lost my job, and this kid ain't mine. Bitch, you would kiss a couple walls in this house. Again, here at Not a Real Podcast, we do not condone violence of any sort. But, I understand.
I'm rocking with you. I get it.
I understand.
I like that kiss a couple walls.
Yeah. Not all of them. Just a few.
Couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quit playing with people.
Yeah.
Get the kid tested, get the man tested, let that be that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, they ain't gonna like that one.
That's all right.
No.
That's all right. Who like it, and who don't.
Yeah. Speaking of not liking shit.
Speaking of violence.
Speaking of violence.
And then he said, fuck some walls.
Dance bitch.
I'll punch you.
Again.
That shit not even funny.
No, because I'm fucking rocking. Fuck Tory Lanez.
And I've been saying, we've been on that shit from the very beginning.
Very beginning.
Fuck that nigga.
Anybody that know me know my stance on that.
Yeah, I never switched up on that.
I never. Fuck
Peg
that
damn
nigga.
Girl to be alive.
His ill-shaped head daddy.
You remember that time he was rapping? He was sitting down, and then when he stood up, he was the same height. You remember that? They gonna know what I'm talking about. I sent it to you. Don't worry.
That nigga is short, ain't he?
Short as fuck. Fucking stupid. Get on my damn nerves. He was talking about sending people through the fucking ringers. For how many years? For a long ass time.
Like 2 years?
2 years.
You was antagonizing this girl.
Having people on your side.
You're paying blogs, supposed derogatory negative things, lies about her. Made a song.
Out in a concert. Oh, didn't he make a song?
You was taunting this girl. Up until right before the case the trial started, he made a tweet like some to the effect, and I'm paraphrasing, at home laughing at everybody that think I'm going to jail. Oh, bitch, that did not age well at all. You got your daddy with his old ill-shaped headed ass outside screaming to the heavens, talking about Rock Nation gonna crumble. 10 years ain't a fuck enough. And this is why, and this is
accountability.
And even he still did not take, he said that he take accountability for taunting her post the incident. Like he take accountability for that. But then he tried to use, prior to his sentencing, his attorneys were talking about, well, he lost his mom. Kodie, you lost your mom. You ain't shoot nobody in they fucking feet.
He lost his mom so long ago. And granted, you know what?
Grief. Hello, but you,
you
not shooting nobody.
But I know right from wrong.
Then he said, "Oh well, he's the alcohol. He has an alcohol problem.
He put that bottle to his mouth. Go ahead, keep going. Next, keep going.
But here's the thing. Okay, let's just say that is the case because we know addiction is a disease. Okay, I'll give you that. However,
no, he's the fucking disease.
However, if you didn't do anything, what are you using this as a crutch for? If you did not shoot her, what does it matter that you lost your mother at an early age? What does it matter that you're why are you trying to use what is this scapegoat for? Then the same breath,
you know what he did.
In the same breath, oh, you're a role model for your son. Again, if you're an alcoholic, how are you a role model for your son? And not even to bring his kid in there, but this is the shit that he is still throwing out. Fuck Tory Lanez and fuck whoever supports him, whether I know you personally or not. I got into it with my homeboy. He posted this post and was like, you know, the truth is gonna come out. Da 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 da. I said, well, what truth is that? I said, what are you banking this on?
Oh, this was when the trial was going on.
No, when he got sentenced. This was a couple days ago. You know what this nigga said?
What?
His heart is telling him something is fishy.
Boy, if you don't
fuck the forensic science. Fuck the medical experts. Fuck the surgeon coming in and testifying and saying he pulled fucking bullet fragments out this girl's feet. None of that matters because your heart is telling you that something is fishy. Because also, if this was the case, and people are like, well, maybe he's taking up for the homegirl that was with him. But he also said that she didn't do it. Like, let's be for this man is not an honorable man. He's not taking this bid for this girl. He fucking shot her and he thought he was going to get away with it. You want to know why he thought he was going to get away with it? Because people don't believe black women.
Here's the thing. Honorable niggas be like, all right, I did it. And they'll take the bid. This nigga is saying he didn't do it. She didn't do it. He don't want to take the bid at all. He did everything in his power to make this woman like a fucking clown.
When she didn't even press charges.
No, fuck that. She didn't even come to. Like, she didn't even bring this nigga
She
lied for him. So all that shit that y'all talking about, my heart is telling me this. Oh, they don't have no evidence for this, and it's been proven time and time again. And I told them fucking evidence.
So I read these blogs and read the fucking court transcripts.
Because that's what's going to tell you exactly what the fuck you need to know. And this really was a open and shut case. Like, my heart might have told me that he did it, but the fucking evidence solidified that shit.
Look at us saying the same words. Jeez.
Today, I know. You owe me a drink.
Cheers.
Yeah. Like, come on now. This Megan, on the other side of this, all this negative and this bullshit that he done put this girl through, this woman really persevered. Like, for 2 years, she had to sit with herself. You can see everything about her just going down the drain. She lost a part of herself. She had to deal with the grief. Like, I think it was the only good thing that might have come out of it is that she did have to remove herself from everybody and everything.
Because she was kind of mixy.
Yeah.
But she young and lit. Young and lit.
She young and lit. But I mean, she had also lost her mother and her grandmother and whoever else during that time. I think her grandmother, but whoever else during that time. So that might have given her the time to really just step the fuck back and finally grieve so she can learn to heal. And then in that healing, when this shit came out and they found him guilty, that was another win for her. So all these L's and losses that she's taken over the years because of him. Yeah. She was finally able to fucking, I think she's starting to see these W's. Now she's living more for her than what everybody else has basically put on her. It was so many, like, can't you imagine getting beat down day in and day out for people that don't believe you because you tried to do the right thing by not turning in, or what she thought was the right thing by not turning in a black man after he fucking shot her in her feet.
And then for him to turn around and give you his whole entire little bitty leprechaun ass to kiss.
You coming in with the jokes.
No, fuck that nigga. And then to have your sexual
oh, that was
history put on display.
I ain't listened to the baby song since.
No, and fuck the baby. It's these little niggas. It's these niggas that's under 5'8" that's embarrassing because you ain't had nothing to do with nothing. You want to talk about you fuck that girl. What that got to do with anything?
I ain't
cornball ass nigga.
Now that's some lame ass shit.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck would you put her sexual personal business out there? What was to try to distract people, and only the simple-minded ass people got distracted. Because, baby, my sexual preference and my sexual doings have nothing to do with me getting shot in the fucking foot.
And you talking about dance, bitch. If Megan fucked enough niggas from here to goddamn Camp Creek, it do not fucking, and that's a lot of niggas. It don't fucking matter.
Think about 20 minutes get on.
You something about 20, 25, give or take the traffic. It don't matter. But because because one, she was a mix. She was, she was.
She on the scene.
She on the scene.
But she it girl.
She young and she lit because she's the it girl, because she's fucking black. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We are the most underprotected fucking...
Underappreciated, underprotected, under everything.
Most at risk for every fucking thing.
But still standing
because
Megan,
because she not no 740 pound bitch. And we're gonna call it what it is. So how dare someone that's always in the crowd, that's fucking with this nigga, that's of this size, how dare she? It's not even feasible for this to happen to her.
You should have been happy that you got a nigga. You should have been happy that you was, and look at you, backdooring your friend. Be that as it may, that's some fucked up shit.
No, you can't.
That's some fucked up shit. But guess what? She young. You gotta grow. You gotta live that shit, and you gotta grow past that shit. I personally never.
Supposedly the girl knew, and then if we go,
whoa. Supposedly Kelsey knew that Meg and what you call it was fucking with each other?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like no full backdoor bullshit?
No. And then Kelsey, hoe ass, want to fucking turn on her and get with the nigga, get pregnant by the nigga that's management or co-owner of the record label that Meg got.
Mm-hmm.
And then Carl, when all this shit came out, who's the CEO or the founder of that record label, he admitted like, oh, well, when he took the picture with Tory, I never met him, but I seen him in the club, so I took the picture of him just to taunt her, whatever. You a cornball ass nigga too.
He posted all this shit when everything was going down.
To get at her.
Just to fucking taunt her.
To get at her. And the fact that this girl is to still wake up and she find a will and a way to get through her day is a testament to how strong she really is. Because that's some bullshit.
She couldn't get through that damn song without crying when she was talking about just what was so heavy on her.
Baby.
She couldn't get through that fucking song without crying.
I hope she is surrounded by people. But this was also...
people that fucking love
this
her.
was also good in the sense that she was able to get the snakes out her grass.
Hell yeah.
Now you see who really for you, because you don't need a big circle. You just need a solid circle.
That's it.
You don't need a lot of people. I want quantity. I want quality. I don't give a fuck about quantity. I don't care. And so now she see who's for it, whether it was industry people or not, because it was a lot of industry niggas yapping, cornball ass. It's just, fuck Tory Lanez. And then
that
people went from...
one enough for me.
Then people went from, he didn't shoot her, to, well, he only shot her in the foot. 10 years is a lot. Let me tell you something.
He only shot her in the foot. That motherfucker, her whole life is built up on her dancing and her talents. And you mean to tell me he only shot her in the foot? He shot her where he knew it hurt worse. That's like, I ain't gonna kill you, but I'm gonna kill your mama. Because I wanted to hurt more than anything.
Dog, when you can't up a gun on me. Okay. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Now,
they can't up the blicky?
Remember I told you I know some criminals. Okay? I know some people that know some people.
I just don't understand.
10 years wouldn't have been enough.
I don't understand.
If it was 10 years, I don't think 10 years is enough, because you shoot something, I don't give, and then it was below the waist. We not trying to hear none of that shit. If you shoot me, I can guarantee you there are some people, myself included, that I don't get. 10 years would never be enough. I want your head on a stake, dog. I want your mama to bury. You would be ditch buddies with your mama.
It would be, but because it was below the fucking waist.
10 years is excessive. Quit moving the goalposts.
Because this nigga was found guilty.
So now we're going to move the goalposts a little bit more.
Right. You going to kill him and his mama? Let's go back to that.
No, his mama dead. He'll be ditch buddies with her. Quit playing. You can't play with nobody like that. Is you crazy? And people always want to talk about what's too much until it comes to their doorstep, until it's knocking on it. Because if it was your loved one, 10 years wouldn't be enough.
It wouldn't be enough. That was when people used to be like, oh, y'all gave this man too much time for this, too much time for that. This black man, he was like, man, I was in a car with my motherfucking daughters. My 2 daughters was in the back. A nigga pulled the gun out on me and robbed me for everything. Yeah, I was there to protect my kids, but I felt like I couldn't protect them. I was most vulnerable. That was the most vulnerable I had ever been in my whole entire life, because I had to watch them look at me as somebody who couldn't do what I was born to. I mean, what I said I would do when they were born.
Period.
And that's to protect them. So I'm not sitting up here. I'm not finna give no grace for no niggas just because they robbed me because they had to feed their kids. Nigga, I gotta feed my kid too.
Hello?
I gotta protect my kid.
Hello?
Put that nigga under the jail cell.
Period.
10 years
Ain't
is
enough.
not enough.
It's not enough. And I don't
Fuck
give
that nigga. It's not enough.
And I don't care what nobody say. And again, this is for people that I know personally. Y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass. 10 years ain't enough. You shot
You
that
go
girl.
and try that shit and see how I feel about you. I'm not moving the goalpost.
I'm not.
My motherfucking nigga. You go try that shit and see how I feel about you.
I'm not.
10 years is not enough.
Cause if it was your daughter, my nigga.
If it was your mama.
If it was your sister.
auntie, your sister.
If it was your friend.
If it was your motherfucking homeboy.
It wouldn't be enough.
Okay.
But because it ain't knocking on your door, you can't wrap your head around that. Fuck out of here.
Fucking street shit. These are fucking millionaires with fucking shit to lose. Or however much money they make. These niggas, they got shit to fucking lose.
Man, listen, let me see.
This ain't no street shit.
Let me see. And it'll turn to some street shit real fucking fast.
No, because they gonna be like, what? How did you find this nigga? If somebody in connection to this, they dead now. You know how that shit go.
You know how that shit go.
Okay.
What Pusha T, all my niggas got amnesia till the case is over.
Okay.
You know, I love Pusha T.
I know you do. You say he's on your top 5.
Yeah, I love Pusha T. But yeah, fuck Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody who support him. His music don't even slap like that. Yeah. And then you got Mario writing letters. Mario wrote a letter to the judge.
I seen that shit. I didn't read it, but I seen it.
Yeah. Iggy, Izzy, the white bitch that be rapping. Yeah.
What do you know what it said?
She was like, she spoke on her personal experience with him and how he's a good person. But see, here's the thing.
Be that as it may.
She didn't think the fucking letters was gonna be public.
Oh, so now she's looking stupid. Got a head
dumb.
in her ass.
His hair specialist doctor that did his little hair plugs, he wrote a letter telling us all the good he does in the community. It don't matter how good what you give back if you shot somebody unprovoked. Now, here's my thing. Because I am still very much like a hood booger at heart. Yeah. There are some instances where I feel like, yeah, if your life is in danger,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Period. And if your life is in danger, or if you're protecting your home, whatever the case, then do what you need to do.
Somebody writing a letter on their behalf would make a little bit more sense.
I understand.
A character witness, right?
But because you drunk and you get into it with a bitch and you arrogant and you feeling yourself and you pull a gun out and then you talking about some
your character don't mean nothing. This is your character. This is who you are
at your core.
We talked about core shit. So these letters and your core shit ain't adding up.
Yeah,
this is who the fuck you are.
I hope they pass them around like a fucking.
You know they is. I wasn't gonna say it because last time you was like, oh, we shouldn't say drop the soap.
What'd I say?
Don't worry about dropping the soap.
You ain't got to worry about him dropping the soap. He right at height. He ain't got to do much bending.
And they gonna tell his ass.
I hope.
They gonna tell his ass. They gonna have fun with that little motherfucking down.
I hope he kiss every fucking wall in that prison.
What?
Yeah.
What? They gonna have a field day. They gonna have a blast.
Yeah, good.
They have a blast.
He gonna be doing a little talent show.
Get all the ass you want now.
Oh.
If you want to be motherfucking arrogant, you gonna get all the ass you want.
It might not be the ass he want.
He's gonna get all the ass he wants. Okay?
That's
okay.
Fuck that nigga.
Fuck that nigga then.
Yeah.
And don't say speaking of ass because
speaking of ass.
According to the New York Post.
You brought something to my attention.
According to the New York Post.
Okay, quote him right then if you're going to quote him.
No, because I'm quoting it because I need people to know that this does not come from me. I love this man. And what he chooses to do with his imagination is on him.
Oh, my God. What'd he do?
Nah, but that boy B-Rock, Obama.
No, say the real name. Niggas I know him as B-Rock. Say his real. Michelle husband. Say his name.
Barack Obama. So a love letter. I wouldn't even say it. Maybe it surfaced for whatever, but it has been published.
By who?
I can't remember Emory University.
Okay, but where did you read this from? The New York Post?
Yeah, the New York Post.
We did not make this shit up here.
No,
not a real podcast.
Hell no. Hell no. Nah, hell no. I don't really want to talk about it, but I got to because I need y'all to know what's going on out there. Emory University had already posted this, but it was a love letter from 1982 from Barack Obama to his then girlfriend. And in that love letter that boy Barack was talking about, grow up. Grow up.
Sorry.
Part of the love letter said that he do think of men in that way.
What way?
Sexually.
Okay.
But in his imagination. And of course, everybody, they're like, so actually that part of the love letter, I think it had been redacted. And they did not give what's his name? Garwin. Is one of the guys that helped write his books, but they didn't give them permission to actually present the love letter because of it was redacted. Well, they didn't give them permission to send it, so someone had to actually go through the length of typing this out, even that redacted part that had been published, just so they could let people know that Barack Obama thought about men in his imagination back in the 80s. Needless to say, everybody is saying like, oh, okay, y'all just want to bring another black man down. Y'all want to, he on this pedestal. And it's like, for me, how the fuck is you bringing somebody down because somebody is saying they like what they fucking like? Like, why do y'all always have to equate?
Because baby,
in his imagination,
that's the man's plan to bring a brother down.
No, because that's all the world is about, bringing a brother down.
They messing up the black family dynamic.
Like, this man is married. He got 2
But this
kids.
nigga, the same niggas that be saying that be the niggas that got 5 kids, 4 baby mamas, and they're not in the household with none of them.
Don't want to be
married, none of them.
Don't want to be.
But you know,
The
Obama thinking of a man while he whacking his dick is bringing the black man down.
Bringing the black man down.
Wild.
Okay.
To me.
All I got to say is stop always equating thinking somebody trying to bring the black man down. Stop fucking thinking that just because somebody think of a man that is equal to bringing them down, like that is his preference. Why are you upset? Why is this even bringing him down?
Because he's not trying to suck your dick.
That's probably what it is.
You think they want Obama to? And I don't know if it's true.
Oh, I can't say that, Michelle. I want him to suck whatever I got, but I love him and I love Michelle. So I think he is so fine.
No, Obama is really handsome. But even after reading this letter and knowing that he at some point thought about being with a man, possibly wanted to be with a man, or maybe even experimented with a man, you would still let him suck on you?
Love him.
Would you let him suck on you?
Love him, yeah. Obama can do whatever he wants. I love that man. He's so fucking fine. I love the way he talks. I just love everything about him. Because there's probably a lot of men out there that want to do it or probably did it. And so it's like, hey, it is what it is. Love who you love. Because I love y'all.
Shut the fuck up with this PBS ass fucking okay. No, but all just like if that's what he was into, or if that's what he was feeling, then that's just what he was feeling. Like, I mean,
that's it. It's just that. It's that simple.
It don't put a stain on his legacy.
And it won't. It doesn't
put
a stain
and his legacy.
That shit.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing. If they want to talk about like bringing him down, there's a lot of things they could talk about that could put a taint, like could taint his legacy. Like, you know, look, he was a war criminal. You know, Obama was bombing shit. Nobody want to talk about that, and that's fine.
We're not gonna talk about that
because I want the Secret Service nowhere near me. But him thinking about a man in a sexual way is nothing compared to the shit that he has done during his presidency. Yes, he's done a lot of things, but we not gonna, just because he's a black man, we're not gonna talk about the shit that he did that had us looking like, what the, like Obama was like bombs over Baghdad type shit.
In comparison to his imagination, he actually did it versus his imagination. I vote with Obama.
I vote with Obama. Yeah, he was the first president I ever voted for. When I turned 18, he was his first term. So
that was yeah.
You had to wait until his next term. But yeah, so I ain't tripping.
That's all right. I was still crying. Yep, I was still crying. Excuse me.
But yeah, if the letter is sure, now I don't give a fuck. It is what it. I mean, who hasn't thought about the same sex sexually?
Yeah, thought. It's not just a thought.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? We talked about a lot. If they thought we was over the place last week, we talked about a lot. Real quick before we leave, we talked about the Alabama brawl, right?
Last time.
And the swimmer.
Yeah.
He's only 16.
Yeah.
Quit fucking flashing him across. Like, he don't want to be recognized. And one, he's a minor. And people keep, like, they found this picture and they're posting him and, but protect him at all costs. If you want to protect him at all costs, quit posting him. He is a child. And I knew it was something because ain't nobody our age swimming and then fighting. He had that.
They said he was filled with NBA, Youngboy, Hot Cheetos, probably Takis, because, you know, they don't really fuck with the Cheetos like we did.
Yeah, no, Cheeto, it was Hot Takis, NBA, now. And she said NBA Youngboy lyrics.
Yeah.
Because
that should have motherfucking give anybody the courage to do any goddamn
thing. Because that's an angry motherfucker.
Nah, I be listening sometimes and I be like,
I can't.
No, if it come up like on the shuffle or something, I can't.
His voice, I didn't know that. Like, I thought like when I first heard him, I thought he was like mimicking somebody, but like, no, that's his voice in real life.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
Yeah.
Nana can't do that. It's just hurt my ears.
40 and up club. All right, y'all.
Bitch, I'll boom you right the fuck down.
Well, then boom away. Boom out. Just saying. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Not a Real Podcast. It's Young Cole.
And I'm Isha.
And we're glad y'all came with us again. See y'all next week. Bye.
Yes, don't have me throw my pieces up and you gonna keep going. The piece is like the end.
I didn't know what you was doing over there.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Now this is the end?
Yeah.
Now it's the end.